This is the night that I released A Scar No One Else Can See, my manuscript about Carly Rae Jepsen, and I received a Facebook message saying that Carly had put out a new song today, but when I went to look for it, it had already been taken down offline. And that was very, very disappointing for me because I love Carly's music, and also because with every new song that's released, I, of course, inevitably wait for one of them to break the Jepsen pattern. Now, this is the first Carly song I have encountered since finishing the manuscript and since solidifying the pattern in my mind. So I am going to read it line by line on my script, because on my computer, not my script, but on my screen, because we couldn't find the song, but we can find the lyrics. Someone put up the lyrics. So I haven't read the lyrics yet. I've only read the first line. And I'm going to do an analysis of the song as we go live for you. So the first lyric is, I was at our old school sitting in the sun. Okay, so as I've already, I read this lyric and then I said, we should videotape this in case I'm right. So sorry, I'm very excited. So at our old school. So Carly is never talking to anyone except a former lover or a prospective lover, and it's usually someone who left her. Whenever she references the past, she's generally talking about good times that are now gone, or bad times. Times when things were better and they've now turned bad. If you've read A Scar No One Else Can See, you know that's an Act 3 song, talking about the past. Hey, you left me, I'm still in love with you, I'd still be with you if I could, but you left me and so it didn't work out. However, this song is called Runaways, and that makes me think that it's an escape song, not a misery song. Although Act 2 and Act 3 do have a point of crossover where she sings songs about an escape she wishes she took with someone, but now it's ruined, but she's still waiting. Nothing's ever actually ruined. She's actually will wait forever. So I'm going to guess this song, when she also talks about the past and our old school and stuff, she's almost always talking about a town, being in a small town. Usually that town is brought up in relationship to a city or a faraway place where she travels to. Sometimes the cities are specific, like on Tiny Little Bows, or LA Hallucinations, but usually they're not. So that's everything from the first lyric that I can get from this song. The second lyric is, waiting for the passing trains. So that's just, maybe the trains represent leaving the town. Because leaving the town in its relationship to the city is very important. Wishing you were here. So there we go. So this is a misery song. Wishing we could run, wishing we could run away. So this is an Act 2, Act 3 crossover song. This is a escape misery song. I wish we took an escape at some point in the past, or now maybe, but we didn't. But I bet she still loves him because she's still wishing. Pre-chorus. Right across the river in a town so small, leaves are gonna change us when they start to fall. So, okay, so there's the town. This is really fun for me. The change us, the idea that people changed and grew apart over time is a huge theme. I'm sorry, I keep looking at my camera woman. Is a huge theme in Carly's music. The idea that we've grown apart, but maybe we could still be together. Take us to the city where we'll have it all. We'll have it all. Oh. So there's the city. Is it still filming? Okay. Chorus. Oh yeah, I would run away with you. Sound familiar? We would do the things we promised we would always do. That's such a Carly line. Take a train to Timbuktu. Weird line. We could join the circus. Oh yeah, would you just escape with me now? Question mark. We could do the things we promised. Dreaming! Wide awake, there's dreaming. Sub-theme. Boom! Take me back to yesterday, longing for the past. We could be the Runaways. So again, if you've read A Scar No One Else Can See, there's dreaming and being awake. Even dreaming wide awake could even be a we were up all night thing. Second verse. Remember how they says they don't have the right lyrics here. It says remember how the ones question mark things will getting hard. I marched in your old backyard. We packed a couple bags and we stole your father's car. There's the car that she's always in for escape songs. She's always driving somewhere. But they didn't do the escape but we only ever got so far. Because of course, how could she? Are you enjoying this? Okay, this is fun for you too. Okay, good. But we only ever got so far because of course the escape failed. Because a key part of the escape songs, this is actually interesting and kind of new. In a way that's really interesting, because usually the escape is formatted as a pitch, and then the failure of the escape is implied by the Act 3 misery songs. We never got away together, we never did this. This is actually the first time that I can think of off the top of my head where she actually name drops the failure of the escape. But by the way, we packed a couple bags, Carly Rae Jepsen. We packed a couple bags and stole your father's car. That, Baby Let Me Hijack You, Late in the Night While Everyone's Sleeping. If you know Carly Rae Jepsen's music, you're thinking of lyrics that directly connects to the idea of having to sneak away, no one has to know, and the idea of love or the escape being a crime. That's a literal crime. We drove across the river, left the town so small, so now we're leaving the town. Leaves are gonna change you when they start to fall. You changed. LA hallucinations. You changed. If we make it to the city, then we'll have it all. We'll have it all. Oh yeah, I would run away with you now. We could do the things we promised we would always do. Take a train to Timbuktu. We could join the circus. I feel like these lines, specifically take a train to Timbuktu and we could join the circus, feel purpose-built for Leap, because she wrote this song for Leap. By the way, this song is for a movie about a ballerina, a child ballerina in France, and it is a pitch-perfect, exact example of an escape misery song. Would you escape with me? Would you just escape with me? We can do the things we promised. Dreaming wide awake, take me back to yesterday. We can be the Runaways. And then it repeats again. Oh, we can be the Runaways. Dude, I want to hear this song so bad. I bet this song is great. She doesn't make bad music. Carly Rae Jepsen has like one mediocre song. Everything else is, wait, is this it right here? I'm not going to play anymore because I don't want a copyright strike, but I'm going to go listen to whatever this is. And thank you. And if you haven't read it yet, check out A Scar No One Else Can See, an essay by me about one of my favorite musical artists and the only artist ever to feature a massive interconnected web of sub-themes that boil down to a actually very tightly constructed system of themes and narrative ideas across her entire discography. The one and only Carly Rae Jepsen.